Hey guys, welcome. I'm going live here. So I am posting this in the middle of the in the halftime here of the Alabama-Georgia game. Something that just stood out to me from this game is Georgia kind of played really strong, really run it down your throat kind of football, and they did a great job of doing that. I got to give them kudos for that. Now, I will say on the Alabama side, I feel like as much as they gave up, that 113-play drive was just driving me nuts. So I got to tell you that they just kept giving up chunk play after chunk play. They'd get 2 yards on first down, 2 on second, and then like 10 on third, and the clock just keeps running. It just seems to take forever. Now, I got a championship game. I posted a video telling them they needed to change from Jalen. Yes, Jake Fromm is playing lights out. I agree. Thank you, Mr. Weeks. So I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking it reminds me of the championship game where Tua has to come in the second half. And I called for that. I posted a video. You can see that here on my channel where I'm like, they need to make a change and put Tua in this game. I already liked Tua. I thought he was good. And he came in and he played the second half of his career. So in this game, I'm looking at the stats. In that game, in the championship game, Jalen was 3 for 8 for 21 yards. No touchdowns, nothing. They had 0 points. And this game, Tua has had the worst half I've seen him ever have. He is 3 for 8. I'm sorry. He's 3 for 11 in this game for 35 yards. So I'm watching it. The difference is he has led the team down to a couple touchdowns. That big run by Josh Jacobs really made a huge difference for that, of course, too. But that's what I know. That stat just stuck right out to me. Time of possession is in Georgia's hands. All of that. Now, I hate that penalty that Alabama got there on that punt. I'm like, just let it go. I almost feel like Alabama was showing that they're a little desperate right there. I've not seen Alabama act that desperate before. They look desperate against Georgia, like we've got to make a move right here because the game is slipping away kind of thing. I'm like, you get the ball to start the second half, you get that ball around the 50, you have a minute to go, at least get that field goal, and then you start off the second half, you get a TD, you're back ahead. That would have been an amazing way. I don't know why they were going for broke like that, unless they're trying to show Georgia they're freaking out. I don't know, they showed their hand right there, and then they go for it on that last punt too. Even that last one, they catch it with 2 or 3 seconds, do a fair catch, instead of letting the ball whirl around. They could throw a Hail Mary into the end zone. I mean, Tua can throw that ball anywhere. You could have tried something over the middle, let him try and get down there and catch it. I mean, something. I just don't like the way this is going right now as a Bama fan. I'm just telling you that now. I felt like they got freaked out. And Georgia is playing the pass. They are playing the pass. I've never seen Tua have that much time to stand back there and then get sacked. Hold the ball for 7 seconds and then get sacked. What is going on with that? You know what's going on with that? They are playing a dime defense. They're sending 6 and 7 cornerbacks out there, and they're saying, beat us, Tua. So then on that drive where they got their first touchdown, they ran the ball. Or the second one, they ran the ball. They stopped throwing it. Tua didn't throw it on that second touchdown drive at all. And they scored the touchdown where Jacobs fumbled and picked it up. By the way, as soon as I saw that happen, I'm like, he picked it up, guys, and it was in the end zone. He didn't fumble it forward either. It rolled forward after he fumbled it. So there you go, guys. That's my take on the first half. I think Alabama played very freaked out there at the end. I think Georgia came to play the pass, and Tua had the same first half that Jalen had, except he got them points as opposed to 0. And they're down by 7 instead of 13. It could have been a closer game, especially when Tua threw that pick to start the game in the red zone. Red zone touchdowns or turnovers kill me. Can't stand it. And yes, Fromm is playing lights out, as Brad said earlier. Fromm, you're having a great game. That's great, man. Have a great game. Go ahead and have the best game of your life. I don't care as long as you lose. So there we go, guys. That's my take on the first half. You can watch your first half stats. You can listen to Eli Gold. I'm the guy you need to listen to. I called it in the playoffs. What's going to happen in this game in the second half? I don't know. We've seen Alabama take off in the last 2 games. I can't really talk about the Citadel as something that really counts to that, but we've seen Alabama take off in the last, against Auburn and against the Citadel. I don't see why they can't do that today. So let me know what you think if you're watching this video. That is my take on this game today. Guys, roll Tide. I'm getting ready for the second half. I hope you enjoyed this. You can play it while you're watching the second half. I don't care. Thank you. The show stops here.